Fast and Furious is directed by Justin Lin. This movie reunites us with the original cast after about 8 years. Yeah, 8 years. Damn. Brian O'Connor has now owned his cop status and now works for the FBI. Dominic Toretto is still hijacking trucks, but now lives in the Dominican Republic. This movie really tries to brand itself as like a crime action movie. And it follows some of the same formula as like the other C action movies. There's a drug dealer that has to be caught, so now Brian has to go undercover again. God, as many times as this guy goes undercover, like I mean, you think this guy go to therapy already. You feel me? Now, what's fun is the reunion of the cast. It's nice to see these characters, catch up after such a long time and, sort of rehash certain events that happened in the other movies. Han shows up for like a scene or two. So this is technically a prequel to like, Tokyo Drift. Gal Gadot is a fine addition to the franchise. Pun included. This movie attempts to be a little bit more personal too, involving Letty and her problems. I'll just leave it at that. I mean, movie had a lot of potential, but I just think this is just such a missed opportunity. The movie just felt dull. To me, it's like an action film that just felt all too familiar to me. I mean, there are some cool stuff in this film that I like, like the intro to the film was pretty exciting. The race, was pretty cool. But I don't know. I guess I was just expecting more, But the film does trail away from the races, like a lot. Like they have one race in here, but it's like ruined by this nagging ass GPS. Like that whole, turn right, turn left. It just took away all of the intensity for me for the race. You know what I mean? Because before then, nobody had GPS, and now it's like you can predict how the race is gonna go. I don't know. It's just I wasn't digging it. They try to use Letty's character to heighten the stakes a little bit, but the way it happens, it happens off screen, so it just feels it just feels all too sudden. You know what I mean? Like he gets a phone call and then he just finds out what happens to Letty, and there's just like boom, like oh shit. But you don't really feel the impact like that because you don't really see it happen in real time. You know what I'm saying? For an important character like Letty, I just felt like she deserved more or better. Like just a better death, if that you want to call it that. One more thing about the race too. None of these racers have any sort of character to them. They're all just expendable drivers. Like one racer would like crash into something and it wouldn't feel as impactful as it used to before. It's kind of like just, oh, okay. There's also this tunnel sequence that could have been so awesome. It really could have been the best part of the movie, but it's all ruined by shitty ass 2009 CGI. What were y'all thinking? It looked like something out of a Six Flags ride. None of it felt real. The green screen was very noticeable, and I'm just like, ain't this like 2009, 8, whatever the movie came out? Like, y'all couldn't do much better than this. Come on, bro. But I will say this. This is the first film of the franchise that does set itself up for a sequel. And with that, I am excited to see the next one just because of how it ended. It'll only be because, like I said before, I just love the characters. Having everybody get reunited and seeing them kind of back together, and those are the highlights for these movies. Seeing their relationship get tested over and over again, it's entertaining. I'm not gonna even lie. Like, I mean, having these characters go through stuff, it is entertaining to watch, but the story, or the script rather, it's just bland at best. I felt like it stepped away from all of the magic that it had in the first place, like the street racing and the culture behind it all and stuff. But I suppose there's only so much you can do with like a package like this. Like, it was trying to change its tone to like a heavy action film. On one side, I could appreciate the attempt, and on the other side, I'm just like, y'all could have did more. So for that, I'm gonna give it a 6.75 out of 10. Yeah, it's definitely the weakest film so far, in my opinion. So that's my review on Fast and Furious. Hope you guys like that review. If you like this video, hit that like button. And if you love this video, hit subscribe, and I will see you guys on the flip side.